we doing, man? Welcome to the Kingz Culture Podcast. We're here to show love today, man. We got the guys here. We got a couple of topics we want to discuss. You know, I'm going to get straight to it. You know what I mean?
Alright, so let's kick this off, guys.
What we got? What we got?
Alright, so Over My Dead Body.
Oh.
Who's the best producer / Now, hold on. Before we kick this off, let me give y'all a little. We not doing like, let's say Travis Scott. He's a producer and a rapper. We doing primary producer, secondary rapper. Diddy, Pharrell, Kanye. No, not Kanye. Excuse me, not Kanye. You know, people like that. We're not doing primary rappers. That's just not fair. So,
Why we not doing primary rappers?
That's just not cool. You're not gonna put up.
That's what they do.
Kanye with Dr. Dre.
That's what they do.
Nah.
What?
If you produce beats, your choice.
Who do you feel is the best producer rapper? From your standpoint, then. If you're going from producing first and then rapping.
Pharrell.
I
gotta say Pharrell.
Okay.
Pharrell is it.
Okay.
Pharrell got hits for years.
Okay.
What you think, Jose?
Timberland.
Timbo the King?
Timbo the King.
Wow.
Timbo.
With Aaliyah,
That's a really good option.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Don't forget about this dude.
That's a really good one.
What's his name? Scott Storch.
Scott
He's
Storch.
a rapper though.
Scott Storch.
He not, but it's producer.
Producer /
rapper.
Yeah.
That's what I
Oh,
mean.
producer
That's why he
/
said Pharrell.
Know what I mean? Scott Storch, he do his vocals, but he
no.
not rap.
I'll take my choice back.
Swizzy?
I was gonna say Swizz, but I'm gonna cheat and say Kanye anyways.
I mean, do what you want, bro. Do what you want.
Alright, why you say yeah then?
I mean, look at the history.
What's
Guys produced some of the best tracks.
Okay.
And
They all have
and rapped on them too, so it's like.
Okay. Well, he wrote them? He wrote the raps?
I don't know.
My friend.
Might have to call him
He
up.
getting high on his supply.
Alright, that's cool.
He
What you
getting
think,
high
Tim?
on his own
I
supply.
don't know. He's saying we can't say Diddy him, right?
No,
Nah,
he
Can't
could have said no Kanye.
Because I got two different opinions on that because it could either be a rapper producer or producer rapper. Because like someone like J. Cole and Eminem, they are rapper producer. Q-Tip rapper producer.
Yeah, well, my take on it was that if you're a producer and a rapper, if you do both,
Yeah.
I felt like that qualified you enough to put you in that category.
I don't know because I think it's different because a producer rapper produces more and then raps. A rapper produces someone who raps, but he also produces some of his own stuff or majority.
Alright, so in your take, who do you feel is the best producer rapper?
Pharrell.
Alright, so you
I
agree
think
with him?
Pharrell.
then?
Yeah, I agree with him. I think Pharrell. Pharrell got hits.
Pharrell got hits.
He got hits. He got big hits too.
He does. I don't know. For me, I feel like Dr. Dre though.
Yeah, Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre because honestly, if you really like his albums that he rapped on are some of the best rap albums.
True.
Classics.
But back to
Chronic.
back to what my man.
The Chronic is one of the best
I'm about to give you right now.
albums.
Back to what my man Chelsea said. Did he write them?
Hey, he produced
There you go.
He did not. Right?
I did not.
for NWA.
Well, you could say No Way Out too. Diddy, No Way Out was fire.
Yeah, but did he didn't write those albums?
Alright, this is my take on it.
Yeah.
The best producer rapper to me, you feel what I'm saying? It's gotta be J. Cole. It's gotta be.
But that's not producer.
But now we're talking about hold on.
generation.
Let me dig into it. The reason why I said it, we're talking about whether you want to be a producer, rapper. J. Cole, he produced pretty much most of his albums. So as many albums as he has, he's produced. So for him, you gotta say, okay, well he's produced probably just as much as he's been rapping. Right? Every hit is Lights Please, Let Nas Down, all these tracks, Forbidden Fruit, you feel what I'm saying? Nobody's Perfect, Workout, all them joints, everything he's done.
So can I say something to you about that? So can I say Q-Tip? If you want to say J. Cole, because Q-Tip produces on other people's classes too. Illmatic, you know what I'm saying? And he wrote and he produced probably most of Tribe Called Quest and stuff.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
Most definitely. But that's what I would say, like in that term, then that would kind of, I don't know, like I love J. Cole as a rapper.
Yeah.
But as a producer, his reach isn't far because he produces his own stuff.
yeah.
Like I guess in this category, everybody that we've brought up, they produce hits for others.
Yeah.
And themselves.
Which is a good thing. It's not a deterrent to J. Cole, but what I'm trying to say, his his brand and who he's become is like 85% because of what he's done. What I'm trying to say is a lot of artists can't do that for themselves. You know what I'm saying? They can't provide. They need somebody else to come in. So for him, I say like honorable mentions like a big Crit. You know what I'm saying? Because Crit always does his own production. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know about it. It's a little more underground. You feel what I'm saying? But he spits. He's hard. David Banner was his mentor. He had good content.
David Banner is a producer, rapper.
Yeah, exactly.
I got another name for you too.
Yeah.
And the only reason why, not even to cut you off, the only reason why I'm saying not really J. Cole, I agree with Shoutout with that, is because his reach isn't with anybody else's music. Yeah. Like another name we'll throw out there, like Havoc. Mm-hmm. Havoc is a rapper producer.
Absolutely.
But he produced on a lot of Nas's sound back in the day was with Havoc, Nori sound, Mobb Deep sound was through him. But J. Cole only really produces for himself.
Well, that's why I did my research. And I found out that J. Cole he's done things for other people. He was producing back for Kendrick on Section 80. A lot of people don't even know about Section 80 as an album. That's Kendrick's first album, official album. Right? So he was TDE and Top Dog, he kept the production in the house, but he reached out for a couple cats, and J. Cole was one of them. And that's Section 80 before people even knew who Kendrick was, really.
Is Section 80 album or mixtape?
It's an album. It's an official album. It's album. He was just unsigned at the time. You know what I'm saying? He's done other things. Too High to Ride for Boss. You know what I'm saying? You know about Boss. He's done shit for
Boss is
Pusha T.
Sound, right?
But the money plus the alcohol joint.
That, though.
Huh?
That's a good song.
Yeah.
You got to dig deep in the crates for all that. Like as in the guys that we naming like Q-Tip and Havoc, these guys got hits.
Yeah.
Like they got hits.
Yeah.
When like Crate, I'm not saying Cole don't have hits, but you got to really be like a hip hop fanatic to even go in there and do the Section 80 type of research.
Yeah.
If you knew anything about Nas back in the day, you knew Havoc had a lot of that sound. You knew anything about Mobb Deep, Havoc had a lot of that sound. He even produced on Biggie's second album, what's the song, Last Day with The Locks. Okay. That was his production. Like that's why I kind of think that we gonna say
Havoc created a sound for Queens rappers.
Yeah, of course. A lot of
Queens rappers was my joint. Absolutely, but that's why I think that Cole, of all people, he's from North Carolina, but he was living here in New York for 11, 12 years. So he was inspired by the Nas's, by the Q-Tips, by these kind of guys, by the Rakims, and he was infusing that into his sound. Which is why when you hear his sound, it sounds like it's his sound, and he recreated what was there before.
Even M too.
You talking about Cole, right?
Yeah, Cole.
Even M, if you don't know, M produced a lot of his great music is his production.
He's done a couple joints.
No, a lot of his personal great music. If you look at Eminem fans, I don't know, stat checking, I don't know if it's really that true, but a lot of Eminem fans who I spoke to said that his best albums wasn't really produced by Dre. Like his best albums, when you look at it, was produced by. I've spoken to a few. I'm not saying it's a fact. You can fact check it. I'm saying I've spoken to some Eminem fans, and they were saying that a lot of his best albums were produced by the sound was produced by him. If you listen to Kamikaze and you listen to the one before that, right? Kamikaze was a better sounding album. Look at the credits. M produced more on Kamikaze. Dre and them produced more on Revival.
Right. The formula of Dre and M that's legendary. The same way the formula of Dre and Game.
Yeah. True.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But that's why I had to pick Dre. Like his reach from production spans decades.
Yeah,
and then his
actual
rap albums, are some of the best albums we've ever heard.
So catalogs are crazy.
That's for me. That's why I just think he's one of the best.
Let's talk outside of
rapper.
Yeah.
He also produced for Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style.
Yeah, his reach is crazy.
We stuck on hip hop. We gotta talk like outside of hip hop. Pharrell got pop hits. Pharrell got R&B hits. Timbaland got pop hits.
Timbaland produced for Justin Timberlake.
I forgot about Timbaland. And then he wrote for
Missy Elliott.
Missy, but he also wrote a lot of the songs. He produced.
I think Missy got her own.
He produced a lot of the songs for Empire when that show first started. He was doing a lot of the production and writing for the songs on Empire.
That's what I'm saying.
Timbaland, you can't forget that.
All the producers we mentioning, they nice, hands down. But when it comes to rapping, they're questionable.
Oh, yeah.
Which is why J. Cole stands out among all of them.
This is why
Pharrell got some joints sometimes, but he
got no albums.
Pharrell be reaching sometimes.
But the thing about it is that, music is an acquired taste. Music is subjective.
Absolutely.
So Pharrell has his certain fan base that loves his music.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, more so towards Tim, I don't believe everyone's going to go and listen to a Timbaland album. If Pharrell comes out and say, I'm dropping an album, he has his core fan base who's running to listen to the album because he has that type of reach. You know what I'm saying?
Which allows him to do that. But it also kind of waters him down too, because he's not sticking to the script of what he does. You feel what I'm saying? Even when Star Trek and they was doing their thing, they had the crazy sounds. You feel what I'm saying? He was with Chad and all that. It worked for them. You know what I'm saying? But it was kind of like rockish, hip hopish at first. You feel what I'm saying? And then he got more into the hip hop, and then he was doing with the clips, and then he was making it a little more streetish.
But he did looking at me.
He
did looking at me on Mace album.
Yeah.
While you over here looking at me.
The instruments, he was using crazy instruments, which was coming which is